What's up, guys? Joseph back here with you, Joe Tool. So, for today, I would like to show you guys my three favorite tools that I like to work with at work. So, to start with, and this will be a part one because there are many tools I work with and many that I like. But to start with is the Klein 27-in-1 precision screwdriver. And to start with, it has a swivel function here, which makes a big difference. Small things oftentimes make the biggest difference, and very great convenience. And I have personally been attempting to do a mindset change where things I like, things I want, are things that I need. And this is definitely something that I need, and I definitely want it and like it. So the bit that I use the most often, I keep here, so I have it there because I most often need it. And it's just, I believe, the smallest flathead precision bit, double-sided, so small on the end here, which I believe they call a 2.0, and on the other end a 3.5. So I keep that in here. I make up little plugs for SO cord a lot, and this tackles that. But I also use a lot of times different size Torx bits, which it has in here, along with Allen wrench bits, oftentimes called hex heads, along with a lot of Phillips heads and such that I don't use as often. I mostly use the Torx bits and the like. For those of you who also are into knife maintenance, this is a good tool for that. So Klein, once again, is more than a name. They actually have good innovation, so I do like them for that. Not just the name, they also have good innovation in quality. Second item, and this is going to the budget side, but they also have good tools as well sometimes. And I went with Doyle, which is a what I would call the higher end of Harbor Freight brand. And I went with their, I can't quite remember what it's called, but I believe it is wire stripper tool, wire stripper pliers, which I like because it combines the needle nose aspect with a much used, as you can probably tell by the head here, wire stripper and cutter function. It also has these holes here for threading, bolts, and this for pulling, I believe, what they call fish tape. In my line of work, that's what we call it, but other people might know it differently. And I can attest this has been used a lot and has held up quite well. Not perfectly, but quite well. There's a small ding here, if it'll focus. Yeah, small ding here in the bottom at the cutters, but besides that, it has held up quite well. It still strips wires and does what I needed to do. And I did modify these slightly. I do that with a lot of my tools. And I put on a 3/8 socket adapter. So I can put any socket I want on there. And on this, I put a fixed socket on here, 7/16, which is a commonly used size in my line of work. And the third item, last but not least, for part one, I have a 4-way box wrench, which actually came in the set. This is standard, 4 standard sizes in one, and it came in the set of with another larger wrench, which I actually have right here. So on this, you get a 3/4, 11/16, 9/16, and a 5/8. but I don't use that too often, so it's not really one of my favorites, but it's definitely also a equally great tool as this, if you have need for it. So definitely worth getting both of them. But this is what I use primarily. As you know, I use the 7/16 a lot. I use the 1/2 inch on this wrench more than the 7/16, but this is also used quite a bit. I use the 5/16 and the 3/8 quite a bit as well. So all these sizes get their use, and it means that this tool is held up quite well. It has a loosen function, tighten function. Of course, I probably got those mixed up, as is what I tend to do a lot. But this tool is held up quite well, and I've had for multiple years. Another thing I like to do is I like to put my initials on tools. You've probably noticed that with the past two tools, and that just helps because I'm in cities a lot. I oftentimes lend my tools to other co-workers, and trust me, the stories are there where I have needed my initials. So I highly recommend you guys do the same if you are in similar circumstances. And just I think it's a good rule of thumb, do that even if you're not, honestly. So those are my 3 favorite tools. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you want to see a part 2, give me a thumbs up. And thank you guys for watching so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.